Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. Oh, sorry about having to go away early yesterday. I was waiting for a call, and I wasn't sure if it would come through at the time while I was streaming, but then it did, so I had to go away. But then they only called for like 20 seconds, so I don't know. Why do people do that, by the way? Why do people like call for like 20 seconds? That's happened to me a few times where someone will call for about 20 seconds, right? And then just go, oh well. It's like, maybe just wait, like, give me, like, literally a minute. Like, give me a minute, please. We're putting spikes on this cactus, which we'll see then if we select, because I don't know if this is gonna work. You know what? I think it does. It does kind of work, actually. I kind of like it. So again, sorry for that. Okay. You know what? Maybe let's turn that off, because that's, you know, something at all to do with anything. So whether that's ambient environment sounds. Yeah, let's turn them off. Because weather sounds is still there. Yeah, all the other sounds are still there. So I don't even know what that even is. It's very strange. Anyway. Yes, this is the cactus man we made the last day. And we're putting these chains on them. I thought it would look kind of like spikes. Like there's little, not spikes, what am I thinking of? Little briars, I suppose? What are those things called? On a cacti. On a piece of cacti. Hey Mo, I'm watching the Three Stooges today. I I was saying to radio last day, I was like, look, I like smart things, okay? And then I come along and I say, I was watching the Three Stooges today. But it's just, you know what? Funny is funny, I don't care. You know, it can be funny with words, it can be funny with a slap. But, you know, it's a tough kind of comedy to get right, though. It's not always easy to get slapstick right. It's very easy to get wrong. You know? Because you need the timing and everything. And I've seen it done badly a few times. It's like, oh boy. You see it in, like, kind of teen sitcoms and stuff kind of do it badly. You know, and they put in, like, too many sound effects and stuff. You'll hear, boing, 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 kind of sound effects. It's like, oh, it's kind of cartoony, right? Ha ha ha. It's like, yeah, if done well, it can be good. Everyone thinks they could be Mo Howard, Curly Joe, or Shem Howard, or Larry Fiennes, or Joe Howard, which is Curly Joe was he was Mo Howard's brother and Shem's brother. I didn't realize that. I was reading up about him the last day. It was oh, there's a YouTube channel I started watching that was talking about Hat Trick Films or something, or Hats Off Films. I thought, like, anyway. But I think it is anyway. They're really good. I was watching those. I was watching a guy talking about some guy. It's a bit rude. But I was watching someone talk about the Three Stooges, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch some shorts again. I haven't seen them in a long time. And I was having a good old chuckle. You know. Sometimes you just want a stupid thing to watch. You know. You just want something nice and stupid. You know. You just want to see a couple of guys clearly in their 50s slapping each other, you know? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of great physical comedians. You got Buster Keaton, you know? You got Charlie Chaplin, of course, you know? Oh. I was saying, right, I was actually saying something the other day, like the Three Stooges have actually aged really well. Like their comedy has aged really well. If you watch them in 2021, and I don't think anyone would find an issue with them. I mean, you might go, oh, it's not very funny, it's not my kind of thing. Go, that's fair enough. That kind of humor isn't for everyone. Some people like more, verbal kind of stuff. But the one joke that killed me though, there was a joke, and I've seen it in other places as well, but it's a joke like they're trying to get into somewhere, and they go, "Oh, you know Charlie, don't you?" They're like, "Who are you? Who are you trying to get in here?" "Oh, I'm with Charlie." "Who's Charlie?" "Oh, you know Charlie. He walks like this," and they walk in a weird way in the door. Silly. And the person chases after him, obviously. But yeah, iconic. Oh, let's see. We've got the icy biome. Will we do something with this place over here? We just check it out. Maybe we can make it like an ice base or something, or a nice ice base or something. That's whoa. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Seeing the sandy kind of area mixed in with the ice, isn't it? It's a bit strange. And then the sand gone. Just there. There's a snow there. That's it. Did I explore here before? No. Let's see, if I was playing in survival mode, let's see what I would have won. As they say. Right. Saddle, not bad, not bad. Golden apple, not bad. Some emeralds, not bad, not bad. Not an amazing, not bad. You know? For me, never been a emerald guy. What was emeralds? Yeah, they are emeralds. They're green. That's the hint. But and the shape as well, of course, too. Because I was actually thinking ages ago about Minecraft and how they developed it and the way they made the shapes of the ores different, and it was because one of the team is colorblind. So they're like, oh, well, let's keep that, make a note of that. So they better change the shape because they wanted to have people that were colorblind to be able to play the game. You know, that kind of thing is you wouldn't think of it. You wouldn't think of it until you had someone on the team who has, who is colorblind. You know. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, there was a few technical issues yesterday's stream. I keep saying episode, I don't know why. But yesterday's stream, episode, why not? And one of them being the sound. Even though I was listening back and I was like, yeah, you wouldn't know there was something wrong. You go, oh, I guess he just has a cheap mic. But it was because I was using my headphones as the microphone by accident, even though I have a nice USB mic. Actually, let's just do a check. Let's just double check that while I'm here, because you'd never know. Maybe I've screwed it up again. I don't think so, but let's just check. Audio devices. Are you actually serious? Please, why? Well, I should always check. Now I am streaming with the proper USB microphone. Why? Why does that happen? That's actually very annoying. Okay, so here's what happened, right? I can justify that blunder, okay? After 8 minutes. Oh. Okay, so one, I can't hear myself while I'm on stream. Right, when I'm streaming here on Twitch off of the PlayStation, I can't hear myself for some. There should be a way to set that up. You can hear your own voice. You know, it'd be brilliant. I would love that. I miss that. I love it. You could hear yourself as you're broadcasting. It's so brilliant. But so I can't hear myself, and then I plugged in my headphones, and then I plugged in the USB microphone. I thought, oh yeah, that'll pick it up. You know, it'll be started now because I did it in that order. But no. Who cares? But Yes, that's what happened there. So apologies once again for the bad audio quality. Well, it wasn't. I mean, it's listenable, but it's not as clear as this. You know, you can hear every sound I make. All those kind of noises. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a. I hope you folks are having a lovely Saturday. I think I will make like a big ice base. You know, I think so. I was gonna build it in with something else existing, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna build my own. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Saturday. I hope it's treating you well. Hope you're doing well and feeling well. You know. Let's see. Yeah. Whatever time of the day it is for you. Oh. 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 Just gonna start off with a square so that the rooms will be square, but then I'm gonna build out. I had the best idea today and I can't talk about it. I hate it. I hate this part of a project where it's you've had the idea and I was thinking about some stuff. I actually must write some more stuff down about it actually rather than just thinking about it. But I have this awful habit, right, where I have an idea for something and I'll go, okay, that's my idea. As if I'm going to lock it away now and my brain is like a computer and it's been saved. You know? It's like, no, it's not. Memory is fallible, you know? So it's best to write things down or to, you know, because I'll be like, oh, yes, that's a brilliant idea now and I won't forget it. And then I forget it. I feel terrible. Maybe I'll mark it out first better. But yeah, so I have an idea for a project I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna say what the project is or what it's for or anything. I'm saying nothing. Absolutely nothing. And there's no guessing or anything to be had. It'll be done when it's done. I was telling someone else about it. I was actually telling I've told 3 people about it I think now. But one person who will actually be helping me in making it. This idea. So I'm saying no more now. Saying absolutely nothing. Nothing. I hate it. Because it's such a good idea. But it's like I want to do it. Because someone else I'm not and it's one of these ideas that I'm pretty sure someone else may have done it before, but I don't care and I don't want to look it up because I don't want to be influenced by it. Because you could it's a kind of thing you could do and it wouldn't matter if someone else had done it, you know what I mean? And if I'm the first, then that's really cool. But I'm sure it'll be the kind of thing now where it's like, oh yeah, there's loads of those. One of those kind of situations, and I'll be like, grrr, why? A couple of days now, folks, until the new update comes. 1.17, I believe it is. I think so, yeah. 1.17, yeah. Oops. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they have all these updates, like all out on different platforms at the same time. It's bonkers. I don't know how to do it. Because the game is not like, oh yeah, here's a linear game. Here's an update for everything, you know? Because that is even tough to do that for like different games where it's like, oh yeah, beginning, start, end, that's the level, you know, whatever, you know? Because Minecraft is like, I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. And I've never played a game where after the update came through, I always kind of start a new world after the update. So I'm gonna try this time to wait and see what happens after the update, you know? Be cool to see how it interacts. just thinking there today. When I was a kid, I seemed to have the worst luck with films. I would see the sequels to the films first. Well, okay, it happened once, I'm sure. Or twice, I should say, actually. And once, I didn't know it was a sequel until years later, which is very weird, and I'll explain in a minute. So, I saw Back to the Future Part 2 first. As a very little kid, I must have been about 5 or 6. Seeing Back to the Future Part 2 for the first time is quite an experience. But I thought it was brilliant. I thought, this is amazing. There's flying cars and there's all kinds of stuff. I thought it was so cool, and I just thought it was brilliant. And I was like, I remember I had it was what was it called again? Space Squad or something? Space Police, like that. Maybe it was all it was. And was that something else? Space Precinct, I think was the name of the show. It was like this Jerry Anderson produced live action series, not puppets, because Jerry Anderson did the Thunderbirds, but there was a live action, which I suppose, no, they're not all live action because it's puppets, but there was a live action sci-fi series called Space Precinct, and I think it was a Bubble Bat or something, one of the squad cars, and I had that. And I imagined that was, so it was flying, obviously, because it was like a rocket car kind of a thing. And I imagined that was like the DeLorean. Which to me, because I was a stupid kid, I'd never heard of the DeLorean. So I thought the opening doors like that, I was like, that's so cool looking. How did they invent that for just this film? And then to find out that was actually a real type of car that was really actually out there, you know. Of course, now all everyone actually knows the DeLorean is that it's in the Back to the Future. Nearly forget it was the real car. But yeah, so it was a bit confusing, I suppose, but I just went along for the ride. I think I knew that it was a sequel, but it didn't really bother me, you know? I was okay with the fact it was a sequel. I'm kind of building here with no aim. I should let you know right now. I'm just like building for the sake of it while I'm talking. The other time though, as a kid, I saw a sequel, and it was years later I found out it was a sequel. And even then, like I'd seen the original, and I still didn't believe that it was a sequel. So when I was a kid, I saw a film called My Summer Story. Okay? One of these kind of 80s, 90s films that had, for some reason, there was a lot of cursing in kids' films in the 90s and stuff like that. It was kind of like, oh, this is a bit raunchy or whatever, you know. But, you know, it made it feel more like a real thing, you know. It's like, yeah, that's what people talk, you know. Why don't they have, well, I suppose, why don't they have, I suppose people complained. But yeah, My Summer Story, I didn't realize till years later was a sequel to a film I'd seen then years later called A Christmas Story. Never knew that was meant to be a sequel, or that it had a pseudo sequel or whatever. And then of course it had a sequel. It's weird. So the reason I didn't realize it was a sequel is because literally none of the cast are back. None of the cast are in from A Christmas Story or in A Summer Story. It's the weirdest thing. And the way they justify changing the cast, which doesn't make a lick of sense, is that everyone that had been in the original film would have aged out. It's like, well, then just change the ages of the characters in the film. You know, like, just, I don't understand, like, just change the age of the characters. And obviously, why would you do, how could you possibly make a film that's meant to be a sequel where none of the cast come back? Well, they did it with A Christmas Story as well, called A Christmas Story 2. Have you ever seen it? No? Good, because it looks terrible. I like A Christmas Story, but apparently it became like this weirdly big thing. You know, There's a few things like that, I think, where something way after the fact becomes like this big pop culture thing out of nowhere, you know? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. Hey, what's that over there? Why is that happening? Oh, there's a weird glitch. It was strange. Oh. It was strange. I just noticed I got a notification from someone I unfollowed. Not for any real reason. I was just following too many people on Instagram. I was like, I don't know. And I had notifications on when they posted and everything. But I was like, I don't know. I was just like, they weren't that interesting. I don't know why I'm saying this. But I just noticed I got a notification. I was like, why is that still on if I've unfollowed the person? That's odd, isn't it? That's a bit odd. Yeah. What kind of ice is this? Why is that different? Why is there 3 different ices? Like, okay, hang on. So this one makes sense, right? That's just regular all ice, see-through ice. This one is packed ice. Fair enough. This one is blue ice. Now, why do you need blue ice? What's the difference there? I don't understand. What kind of ice is this on the ground? Is that regular ice? I guess so. Right. Anyway, so we're in here. I wonder, could you melt the ice if you start a fire? Let's see. Oh, we'll have a blue campfire because it's all ice, so it's an ice fire. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Will it melt? Probably not. Although I don't know. That's a chimney. Oh no, didn't even. It's not even reaching high enough. No, don't think that will do anything. I think there is a way you can melt ice. I think with a torch, I think you can melt ice. If I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I am wrong. Maybe it's a magma cube. Let's try this. Huh. Oh. Huh. No. That's weird. Or maybe if you just start the fire, it melts it. I thought there was a way you could melt ice. Oh. Oh. There we go. There we are. There's a melt. Okay. So, what did we learn today, folks? We learned that you can melt ice with something hot. That's amazing. Oh, hurt my toe. Where's the ice gone to again? Let me fix this up. Ice. What? Where did I thought it was right underneath the glass. Oh, there it is. There we go. And fill it in. Okay. So we have our... Let's change the weather to rain. I don't know why I do this. Why don't I just press B? Or B, press square B. I'm forever doing that. I'm forever calling square B. Maybe because it's a box, maybe? I actually have no idea why I've done that all my life. I really actually don't have any idea like why I do that. What? No. Why is it just this part doesn't have any snow? What? No. Why? Oh, there we go. It's kind of fallen, I guess. That's so weird. It's literally just this one spot has no snow. Not even any rain, actually. Nothing. No weather. No. Here. That is so weird. Look at this. Just one cube. One big block. There is no snow. And you think, oh, maybe it's a biome issue. No, because it'd be rain. It's supposed to be rain, you see. Oh, emotes. Oh, I forget they exist. The emotes. Let's press square this time. Nothing. Heavier snow. But only in that one spot. Not the one spot where I want snow to fall, so it becomes, I don't know. So over here then it's like rain. See, like this is rain? And there's something wrong. The game is glitched or something? What's happening? What is going on? Just whatever one spot I land in, there's no rain. Here there's no rain. Rain here. Rain here. Rain here. Rain. What is going on? Is it like continuous strip? No. Oh, this is fixed. This is all over the place now. Oh, must have been just a temporary glitch, maybe? No. It's harder to see this one, though. Yeah, because you can't really see the rain from inside. That's so strange. That is the strangest thing, isn't it? Why was there... Like, there was no snow on one cube, and then it moved over, it seemed. Minecraft mysteries, huh? Weird. Emotes. What is the point? Well, I suppose, yeah. If you're on a big server, it's handy to have emotes, I suppose. Ah, come on. Wait. At least one of your resource, behavior, or packs failed to load. What? Behavior packs? What do they mean? That was strange. This is... Stupid zombie. Bye-bye. Turn into a drone now. Watch this. After a bit. Anyway. What I wanted to do was to have snow out here. Pardon me. And, yeah, I don't know. Snow. But, yeah, so I'm looking forward to the new update now. It's gonna be cool. New little fishy friends and new... all kinds of things. Oxalotl, that's what they're called, I think. Those little things. And apparently they attack drowned and all kinds of stuff. Very cool. For too long the drowned have been getting away. You know? Nothing hunting them. Now, tables have turned. Is that a weirdest post? Where, or weirdest comment under a post? Where Minecraft posted up a little video of, you know, just not announcing because it's already been announced, but just saying, oh, you know, new update coming in the next 3 days. This was yesterday, they said it. Sorry. I had a cup of tea and all that long ago. Why am I yawning? But someone replied, does this mean what I think it means? And I was like, what are you actually talking about? Like, do you think it means the update? Because, yeah, there's an update. Did you hear about it? You know what I mean? Very odd. Does this mean what I think it means? Like, yeah. Like there was nothing. There was literally nothing else in the video except just it was just it wasn't even a video. It was just like a GIF basically, just in a video form on Instagram. Do you want to start to do? Oh, I told you that yesterday. I was gonna say, do you want to start to doing is post my stories on Instagram, which I'd never really done. I don't know why. I think this is good fun. Whoa. That was frightening. Wasn't it, kids? Right, let's see. I'm looking forward now to the new update. It's gonna be cool though. I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see. We muck around it today. What's this? Oh yeah. Let's see what's the Strider. No, the Strider is. Joe, we haven't done. Oh no, we have actually. I was gonna say Joe, we haven't done is actually go to the Nether. We have. Let's go to the Nether here. Actually, hang on. It's this one I want to look up. Actually, what can you do with a weeping obsidian? What can you do? What can you do? Oh. With weeping obsidian. Was a crying obsidian. You just create portals into the Nether. Crying obsidian always releases purple particles which light up a small area. A crying obsidian new block introduced. How do I activate crying obsidian? I find a room portal. You need to find a room portal. Wait, so you can just make. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doodle doodle doo. And this will work, I guess? I don't think it does work though. I don't think that opens a portal. Maybe there's something else I'm missing. I need to do for the potion to work. The potion. The thing to work now. No, it doesn't work. I knew it wouldn't work. Why did they tell me lies? Da, 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 da. I don't know. I don't know how you get it to work. Maybe it works with just like a block of this. No, I don't know. Luminous variant of obsidian can be used to craft. This is on the Minecraft wiki. Used to craft respawn armor. Oh, anchor produces particles in place. Alright. Well, that's silly. Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything else except for that. It just makes another anchor is this or something? I don't know. There's anchor things in there where you can be in the Nether and basically set up a base. Some snowballs. Okay, yeah, let's make a portal to the Nether, because why not? Woo! Oh, it doesn't do the sound effects of the thing, no. It's turned off the background noises. Oh, there they are. I'm in the middle of a cave. Whoa, there we go. Whoa! And the Striders, then, of course, these things here, you can literally just walk around on the surface of lava. They walk around the surface of lava. Pretty cool stuff. I believe the portal is up here, is it? Yep. Not the most exciting part of the Nether. Here. It's not like the new forests or anything. Although there is a lot of stuff in there though. So, apparently in the new update, diamond and all that will become more more readily available, which is fine for most people because they've already moved on to netherite and stuff. You know, I want netherite armor. And some people found that the best way to get it is like to place a bed in the nether and try to go to sleep in it, and it'll just explode. And I guess it's easy. I suppose it is easier to make beds than it is to make like that. See, that's how you mine for obsidian or for netherite. Not exactly like that because you'd blow yourself up if you did this in a survival game. I can't see any anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Where is that portal again? Let's see. Under here, I want to find the little column. No. Where's the... Where's... Marty getting lost? Oh well, I can always build another portal. It's a good thing. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is a good thing I'm in creative mode. See what? You know what's especially... Okay. Why did it do this? Why did it all of a sudden make a portal out here? I never made a portal out here before. Why did it spawn me out there? As if it was a brand new portal. And it was like, oh, well, I guess we'll drop you off here kind of a deal. That was weird. The Nether and Minecraft sometimes are so weird. You know? You think, oh, it's an exact science. And you go, no, it's not. You know, it's just strange. That's where we were. This is our house. Alright, let's make a big snow monster. Or a big ice monster. Let's use blue ice for some of the legs. Okay. Oh yeah, so I was there, right, and I was feeling pretty cocky, okay? I was like, well, Michael, for the first time in a long time, you're actually organized enough and you've actually got stuff done. I was saying this yesterday as well, but I have more to add to that particular story. So I was saying yesterday about how, oh, I'm doing so well this week because, you know, I've got everything... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got everything organized. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Everything organized, everything done, everything sorted out. And I will, for the first time in ages, have a bank holiday Monday off. You know? 3-day weekend. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know? First time in ages I would have a Monday off. Wow. Or bank holiday Monday off, you know? Because every other time I'd have forgotten. And, you know, I'm there and I'm on the day I'm off. I'm working on the thing I'm doing for the next day. You see? Because it's all pre-recorded. So, like, stuff has to be made the day before. You know? This is the thing. Or the worst thing I do is where I will have... Hang on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3... it doesn't matter. I get it as close as I can. I'll just... Oh, yes. Yeah, it looks good enough. I do this big, like, extravaganza every summer where, and it is a popular episode in fairness, Summer Spectacular episode, and it's just very wild and zany and just over the top and silly. And oh, hang on, trios. 1, 2, 3. And just like very camp kind of, I don't know if camp the right word, but just very kind of over the top and silly kind of sci-fi kind of thing, like, you know, just really, really silly, really, really daft, right? And I do that every year. But sometimes I'm working on my week off where I'm meant to be. No, let's see, am I right in saying? No, what happens is I'm working a lot the week before I'm off, making that thing, putting it all together, recording things and stuff like that, for something to have on the week I'm not on the air. So even though technically I don't have to work for the radio show, I'm making an extra thing for the podcast. You know? Why would you care? Why would you do this? It's crazy. Why would you do this? I honestly don't know why I started doing this. But it's fun to make it, and now it's at the point where I'm like, I kind of don't want to stop, you know? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But now, Michael, you're saying, what was the thing you forgot to do? You said there was something you forgot to do. Well, the thing I forgot to do, or the way I messed it up, was I put in the wrong jingle at the start of the radio show. So even though it airs at 9 o'clock, it would have gone out saying, welcome to another day's broadcasting at 7 a.m. And I was like, oh, I heard, and I was actually, do you know what the worst part of all this is? I was listening back to the podcast of it. I had left it into the podcast. I was like, oh no. So, quick fix, and that was all sorted out. But, so that's all grand. It took like 2 minutes sorted out. But I was like, I was feeling so good about myself. You know, I was like, first time in ages, and I have everything done, and it's brilliant. I get to enjoy a weekend, just do nothing, and like, you know. Because, you know, some weekends I'm there and I'm like picking up music, looking up news stories and stuff, recording sketches, voices, editing a interview I've done. This week was perfect. I had an interview with Lisa Daly, chairperson of Limerick Pride Parade. I was talking about that yesterday, so yeah, you've that to look forward to. And what's the end? There's no end. I did the interview and that was it. So I had that done. I was like, well, that's pretty good. And I recorded some extra stuff. I was like, right, that's it. I'm actually done. I'm finished. Show is recorded. Done. Music and all was picked out. Everything got done. Everything was finished. Everything was good, I thought, until I saw there was an extra thing and I was like, oh no. But it wasn't that big of a fix, so I was just like, oh, it's kind of funny, you know. Kind of a silly mistake to make, really, you know, doing it for this long. But yeah, so that's done in the books. So there's a new episode coming out on Tuesday, live on live to air on Tuesday morning. So you've that to look forward to. I think people are going to love this episode. It's really good fun because Lisa Daly is fantastic. Just a great guest. So I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. And if you hear the show, and if you want, I'd appreciate this an awful lot. Even if you're watching the VOD or whatever it is, if you want to do me a huge favor, right, and go over to iTunes and give the show a review and a rating and stuff. Doesn't have to be too long, you know, the review. It's a bit of a pain asking people to do a review, like, you know, just say like, love it, you know, something like that. Or just, you know, tell me what you think. Maybe you don't like it, maybe you're like, it could be better or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you think there in the review section. But all the likes and ratings and stuff, or not the likes, but all the ratings and reviews and stuff really do help the show go up the podcasts algorithms and stuff like that, and gets recommended to people and goes up the charts a little bit more, so you will see it. So do that. Be a big help to me. And also, if you wouldn't mind, tell a pal. You're like, hey, do you know what? This show's really good. I'm going to tell my friend about this. Because it's all just word of mouth. The show. There's no advertising or anything going into it. I don't have an advertising budget or anything, It's just like me, myself, on community radio. And that's it. There's no staff on my show. It's just literally just me. There's no producer, there's no editor. It's all me. Everything is me. There's no writers. It's just me. All my lonesome. So yeah. Just give us a shout on iTunes. I'd appreciate it an awful lot. Or, recommend people listen wherever they listen. Because it's available everywhere as far as I know. I don't think there's a podcast app out there that I'm not on. I think Acast I'm not on. But I was on there for like 5 minutes. And now I think it's just, they just have shows they produce, which is like, fair enough. So, but I was on there for a few minutes. I was on Acast. It was available on Acast for a few minutes. I think Acast it's like I don't know how Acast works. I think they put ads and all this. That's cool, alright. That's handy. Like, you have these, you don't have to, get the ads and stuff sorted out for you by this company. That's cool. I think that's how it works now. I'm not sure how it works. I really don't know. Maybe I'll ask someone that's on there. Joe was actually really nice. I was on the radio. I had Tony Groves on from the Echo Chamber podcast, and I was saying we were talking about the fact that, and Martin as well, of course, obviously, was on the show, and we were all talking about the podcast scene in Ireland, and we're like, it's so welcoming. Like, I would have thought I'd be like, oh, well, I'm just an outsider, really, because it's a radio show first. It's not really a podcast, But no. I'm very forthcoming with any advice or anything. If anyone wants advice, I'm very quick to give it, If anyone's like, how would you do this, Michael? How would you do this? I'm like, oh, no problem at all. I'll give you a hint. Like, I'm not going to do the work for you. But, I'll be like, oh, you can go here, you can do that, Because you say things there, you go, oh, yeah, I don't mind giving advice. People think advice is like actually doing the thing for you. You gotta be careful to get it going. No, that's not what I mean. But yeah, just the podcast are very nice, very welcoming bunch. I found anyway, to me, they were. Someone coming like, they weren't nice to me. It's like, oh yeah, what's wrong? What's your deal? Oh, I come along and I give out about everyone. Well, maybe that's your problem, buddy. I have a bunch of weird ideas. I think the water's turning people into snakes. Okay. Now see, that could be where you're going wrong with your approach, Bit of a turn off. My favorite, oh no, I've seen this before. I was like, my favorite kind of tweeze is someone saying something offensive and then pretending to be shocked. I said it before on stream, so I'm not going to repeat myself again. The best of hits. I was watching, right, today, so let's talk about films. I was watching the 1970s Lord of the Rings film. Yep, there was a 1970s Lord of the Rings. What, Michael? I've never heard of that. Yeah. Might be a reason for that, buddy. It's I mean, no, I like it. It's an animated version of Lord of the Rings, but well, I don't know. It could have benefited from like a bigger budget, to be honest. And it is a bit strange that it wasn't a bigger budget, you know. But at the same time, it's nice that it's not a big budget. You know, I don't know. I like small budgeted films. But the only thing is, a lot of times these smaller budget films get kind of forgotten. You know, like there's a few Rankin Bass films that aren't really. That was a Ralph Bakshi film, though, by the way. But yeah, they're not really talked about as much as the Disney films and stuff. And I suppose that's because a lot of these films aren't really aimed at children. Or the Rankin Basses, so I can't really explain that one. Yeah, but I don't hear about them as much as I hear the Disney ones, you know, which is weird. It's like there's a lot of like great animation companies out there doing really really cool stuff, and it's not just Disney. Nothing against Disney, you know. They do obviously great stuff. Like there's a reason they're popular, you know. But at the same time, it's like why not mention all the other smaller studios, you know? When I say, hey, here's a great charming one, you know, that's really cool. Because there are classics like, you know, that are out there that people just, I don't know, they don't seem to get as much love. And people go, oh, I'm nostalgic for this thing or whatever, you know. I was watching a brilliant video today I was watching it again because I've seen it before, but a great video by Dan Larson. And Dan Larson is the host of Toy Galaxy. And he was talking about the poison of nostalgia, you know. And now Dan Larson's a man who he makes videos about older programs, older toy franchises and stuff like that, like, you know. So he does a lot of stuff to do that you might be nostalgic about, you know. But there's nothing wrong with nostalgia. He was saying like how you can be kind of poisoned by it, you know. There's like, and it's so true. It's like, I was going to give an example, but that'd be kind of spoiling it, so I won't say that. But you know, and it's not one thing. It's not you might go, oh, this is because of this one film, but no, it's happened a few times over the years where let's say a studio brings back a property, right? Let's say they bring back I don't know, anything, literally anything, right? Literally anything, okay? And it's not exactly as you would have wanted it. Now, you can argue about the fact that you know, maybe it doesn't keep with the spirit or whatever. Maybe it's not, you know, a great film or whatever either, you know, and that's perfectly valid. But some people will go out of their way, and this literally, seriously, is not one particular time. This has happened a few times, where when it's not exactly what you want, people will go out of their way and act like it should be stopped and it should be remade or something, you know, and it should be taken away, deleted, this whole thing, and it should be exactly as they want it to be. It's like, that is no way to make art at all. Now, there's plenty of examples over the years of franchises where they brought him back and it's like, this is nothing like the original. This isn't even in the spirit. This isn't, you know, oh, my stomach's making this. Sorry. But time for dinner, I think. It is actually. It's about 5:15 here. But, and that's, you know, you can, you know, it's been, as I say, like there's a lot of properties where they brought something back and it's like, this is crap, you know, this is nothing like the original, this is just hollow and, you know, just out to make money, you know, where there's literally no effort put in at all, you know, and that's, you know, what it is, you know what I mean. There's a lot of examples of that, but at the same time it's like, well, what would be an example now? Let's see. What would be an example? I suppose I can't say that again because I'm always going back to that well of Star Wars. It's going to be one of the Star Wars films. Dan Larson. Well, I won't. Yeah, I won't use it because Dan Larson said it. But he was saying about how when the prequels came out, you know, and I'll hold my hands up, folks. I was one of the people that hated the prequels, and I still don't like them, to be honest. They're not great, but I give him this. George Lucas, I've said it before on the stream, he stuck to his guns. He did not care. He did not falter. He did not change his vision because some people who are fans of the older thing didn't like the new way, you know? But here's the thing. A load of people love the prequels. They absolutely adore them. It brought a whole new load of people in. And the worst thing is, as Dan Larson said, it was very popular. You know, it made loads of money. You know, so obviously he's doing something right, you know. Surprise, surprise. George Lucas made a film that was popular. Who'da thunkus? You know? Who'da thunkus? But you know? But it was just an interesting video, and it is because it is so true. Because we're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I'm not saying like, oh, this is those people over there, and they just don't get it. I'm guilty of it. I'm just as guilty as anybody else. You know, like I didn't like that Peter Jackson King Kong. I hated that film. That would have been a better example. That's my example. Hated that film. Hated it. But a lot of people seem to like it. So that's cool. Actually, maybe that's not a good idea because a lot of people don't like that film. So I don't know. It's too long. It's just that's actually the thing. It's too long. It's too long. But I don't hate it. Hate is a very strong word, actually. I shouldn't have said hate. I just really didn't like it at all, you know. There's nothing hateful about it, you know what I mean? That's very strong. It's like, I hate it. I don't hate it. Peter Jackson's great, you know. So it's just, I use a word there. But, what would be another example? I suppose Star Trek, actually, would be a great example. J.J. Abrams made Star Trek, new Star Trek. And that's kind of an example, actually, where a film franchise was changed, and it's not the same at all tonally as the other ones. But hey, a lot of people seem to like it. That's fine. Hopefully, got people into the other episodes, other shows, and stuff like that. You know. I don't know if they'd stick around, to be honest, but I don't know. I can't imagine people that enjoyed those films would go back and watch the regular Star Trek. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it did bring a lot of people in, but you know, they are what they are, and hey, you know, you gotta make a piece. At the end of the day, what did I have to remind myself? I went, Michael, it's a film. You know, it's not it's not a piece of political policy. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? You know? I was one of the reasons I was like, hey, what am I doing with my life if I'm getting upset by this, you know? I mean, when you catch yourself doing that, you gotta kind of go, what am I doing with my life? Or this is upsetting me. I think it's maybe there's something else going on that's upsetting me, and this actually isn't upsetting me, you know. Because I was annoyed. I was really annoyed. I was like, oh, they've ruined us. They didn't, but they hadn't ruined Star Trek. They hadn't ruined anything. Nothing was ruined. Nothing at all. I can go back. I cannot like the new Star Trek, or the not new anymore. Actually, it's old. But I can totally not like the Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams Star Trek, but it hasn't ruined anything. Star Trek isn't ruined. I can go back and I can watch the older Star Treks, and it's fine, you know. Even a sequel to a film, you can go like, here's a good example. Maybe it's not. I did not like the sequels to Terminator post T2. Okay, no. did not like them at all. Okay? Everything since Terminator 2 has, in my opinion, been bad. You know, your own mileage may vary. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go to bed, I think, because I'm getting sick of these phantoms trying to get at me. But what was I saying? What franchises was I talking about that had not been changed? Was it Star Trek? No. Give me a second, let me go to bed, I think. I was just talking about it. What happened to me? Oh, flip. Get off of there. Get away. There you go. Get away. Get off of him. He's not for climbing. Get away. Get off it. No, don't let me break things. Get away. Go on, sod off. Get away. Jerks. Oh, Terminator 2. That was... Oh, gotta wait for you for a second. I hate when that happens. Mid-sentence it goes because well, I suppose here it'll happen because I'm trying to talk and also I'm trying to play the game at the same time. But yeah, Terminator 2, I love Terminator 2. Terminator 2 was the end. That's the end of Terminator. You know, it's so definitive. It's just brilliant. I won't spoil a thing about it, but it is absolutely fantastic. It is one of the best sequels ever made. You know, it's adding to the original one, and it's just brilliant all around. I absolutely love it. I'd put it up there with Aliens in terms of a sequel. You know, I'm saying nothing new because this has been said ad nauseum. You know, but then I saw Terminator 3. Okay, saw Terminator 3 was made what, like 10 years after the second one. I don't think that even counts as a sequel at that point. If it's like 10 years out, it's like, yeah, it's like sequel in name alone. You know what I mean? That's my opinion anyway. Sometimes. I just realized I was like, Mikey, don't you like Star Trek? Star Wars? Like, yeah, that's true. I should shut up. You know, I said earlier on about the prequels and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of them. I watched them a bunch of times. I love I like parts of them actually. I do love Obi-Wan. I'm gonna shut up because I'm always talking about Star Wars actually. It's getting weird. Not even that big of a Star Wars fan, but it comes up all the time. But anyway, Terminator 2. Fantastic. Terminator 3 comes out. Hated it. Hated it so much that my reaction wasn't, they've ruined it, they've ruined it. I decided to say, never happened. It never happened. Who cares? Just pretend it never happened. You know? Just, I mean, not pretend it never happened, but like, just kind of, doesn't really affect the first two. You know? Doesn't affect the first two films. It's, you know, doesn't change a thing about the first two films. You know? I hope now that this doesn't melt the statue. But we'll see. They make good teeth, don't they? I like the rolling. Although maybe it would be better if the smoke was going out or something. Make a noise in the hallway. But yeah. So that was just an example. I was thinking there. Where, oh boy, Terminator 3. Although I haven't seen it in years, maybe it's not as bad as I don't want to watch it again. Although I haven't seen Terminator 2 in a long time either, actually. Maybe I must watch that again. I wonder, does it hold up? Does it hold up at all? Maybe not. Maybe I'll go back and then I'll realize that actually Terminator 3 is better. I don't think so, though. I do not think so. That's weird, isn't it? That's... Oh. They're not spaced out enough. There's not enough. Ah! Maybe it should all be bars. Let's try bars, actually, all the way across. Okay. Alright. There we go. That looks like teeth. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool, I think. Let's put in some... Put in some sea lanterns back here, maybe. Oh, did too much. Yeah, that was the way. Wait, let's try this. Let's see how this looks. Probably won't look like anything. I pressed the wrong button. Whoa, no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Time. Midnight. Nah. Doesn't look like anything. Just looks like nothing. Right, glowstones. Glowstones? It's not. It's sea lanterns, not glowstones. These are glowstones. Well, they both glow, so... I think you'll forgive me, won't you? Please, won't you forgive me, please? Let's see. Blue ice again. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That looks cool. You should be glowing out the mouth as well, I think. You know, be cool. Right, let's put some stuff in here. Oh. Okay. Pack this up. Alright. No, that does not work. Too many. And also too high up. This should be better. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we are. Ooh. Do you know what might be nice, actually? No, it isn't. I wish the smoke would, like, bellow around, you know, rather than just going straight up. Be great if it, like, went around. See, like, it just stops there. If it went up and around, it would look really cool, add a nice effect and stuff, but oh well. It doesn't. It just doesn't. So, that's okay. But there we go. That was an hour. Right. I'm gonna go away because I'm getting very hungry now. I can smell my dinner cooking, so I'm gonna go away and I'm going to enjoy my dinner. And I hope you folks have a lovely Saturday, whatever you're doing. If you're looking for something to listen to on a walk or whatever you're doing, why not check out the Michael Muto Show, available wherever you get podcasts. If you want to catch more streams, don't forget to follow me here on Twitch. You can also, and don't forget as well, if you're following me here, don't forget to click the notification bell right next to my name. I've been hearing people saying, like, I'm always missing the streams, what's happening? Well, that's could be happening as well too. Notification, and also sometimes the old Twitch app isn't always 100%. Well, maybe you might hear about me going live on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Muto Show. That's at Muto Show. I'm also on Instagram at Muto_show. Follow me on both those places. And also, can you believe it, I'm on another place. I'm also on YouTube. You're thinking, oh gee, I wonder how did all this start? Where did he start with the creative world? Where did all that go? Well, you can go back and you can watch them all on YouTube. All the videos there ready for you to watch, all numbered and put into, actually I'm going to start it out again, put into a playlist, but they're all there waiting for you to watch at your leisure anytime. So long as YouTube is still around, those videos will still be there. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna get some to eat. I will speak to you next week at some point. Maybe I'll come on Bank Holiday Monday. Maybe. I probably will for like an hour or something on Bank Holiday Monday. Bank Holiday Monday here. Bank Holiday Monday. I'll see you folks next time. Let's see a moment here. Let's see for a moment. Bear with me a second now, folks. No, that's still okay. So, yeah, leave it there. I'll see you. Bye-bye. I was going to do something else, but I was like, nah, forget it. Here we go. Bye-bye.